Good morning students. I Purnima welcome you to my class, and today we are going to do a new lesson of grammar, that is the sentences and phrases. Okay. So children, first of all, look at the following group of, I am writing two sets of sentences. One is John works hard, and second is I like to read the books. I like to read the books. So these two sentences I have written on the board. What is the first one? John works hard, and second one, I like to read the books. So you can see, student, that both these groups, children, make some sense. Okay. And they make a complete sense. Acha, if I will write third sentence, hard John works, or fourth sentence, books reads to the I like. So children, you can see first is John works hard, second is I like to read the books, third is hard John works, and books read to the I like. So children, when I am reading this four sentences, so you can see that this four sentences, okay, first and two had a complete sense. That means it makes a complete meaning. That means you know the meaning of these two sentences. John works hard, I like to read the books. That means it has having a complete sense. But if you will see these two sentences, hard John works, book reads to the I like. So you will see third and fourth sentences are not making any sense. Okay. So the topic of my of today is sentences and phrase. So children, I am going to teach you first about the sentences. So these four sentences are there, but first two sentences has meaning. John works hard, I like to read the book. But these two sentences, they don't have any sense, any meaning. Hard work John, hard John works, books reads to the I like. So you can see. So children, I would like to explain the sentence. So first of all, children, what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Okay, so as you can see, children, first is also a group of words, second is also a group of words, third is also a group of words, fourth is also a group of words. But first and second, they are meaning, they are having some sense, they are making a complete sense. But third and fourth, this is also a group of words, but it is not making a complete sense. Okay, so now my lesson start. I will be starting with the sentence. So what is a sentence? The student, a sentence is a, so first of all, sentence, the sentence. So a sentence is a group of words that a sentence is a group of words, that makes a complete sense. Okay, or it has a complete meaning. So this is a sentence. Now, so children, now I am going to write the meaning of the sentence. So, and children, it always begins with a capital letter. it ends with a punctuation mark. It ends with a punctuation mark. Okay. So children, it can be a full stop. It can be interrogative mark. It can be exclamatory also. Okay. So now children, what is a sentences? A group of word. Now children, I will make you, you have to write the meaning of sentence. So what is a sentence? A group of words that makes a complete sense is called a sentences. Okay. A sentence begin with a capital letter. The word in a sentence must be in their proper order. A sentence usually end with full stop or a mark of interrogation. So, children, a group of word. What is a sentence? Now you write the definition of sentence. What is a sentence? A sentence. So what is a sentence? Now you can write it, children. What is a sentence? A group of words. Now what is the sentence? This is the definition you have to write now. A group of words which a group of words, okay, it is a group of words that makes a complete sense is called a sentence. Now it begins with capital letter. Now I like to read. If I will say I like to read, children, this is also a group of words which is making a complete sense, but it is not starting with the capital letter. It is not starting with the capital letter, so this is not a sentence. This is a sentence and this is not a sentence. Secondly, children, even if it will start with the capital letter, if it will not have any punctuation mark at the end, so that also will not be considered as sentence. Okay, so it begins with the capital letter and okay, and a sentence, it ends with a full stop. It ends with punctuation mark. Okay, like full stop. Okay, or children, mark of interrogation. Okay, and then one more point we can add, the word in a sentence must be in their proper order. Okay, the words in the sentence must be in the proper order. Okay, so the word must be in the proper order. So children, this is a sentence. Now my next topic will be parts of sentence. So I think this is clear to you. A group of words that makes a complete sense is known as sentence. It always begins with a capital letter. It ends with a punctuation mark like full stop or mark of interrogation. the words in the sentence must be in the proper order. Now, I will tell you about parts of sentence. So, my next question topic is parts of sentence. Okay. Parts of sentence. So, there are two parts of sentence. Okay. One is subject and the other is predicate. So children, there are two parts of sentence. One is subject, the other is predicate. So what is the subject? The subject is the first part of a sentence and that tells what this sentence is about. So what does it tell? It tells us what this sentence is about. Okay, so the subject is the first part of sentence and it tells us what this sentence is about. The like the sun sets in the west or the sun rises in the east. So children, this sentence is about what? This sentence is about the sun. Okay, so it is the first part of the sentence. This is known as subject. What is a subject? Children, it tells that what a sentence is about. So that is a first part of the sentence. Now the predicate is the second part of a sentence that says something about the subject. So the predicate is the second part of a sentence that says something about the subject. I mean to say, children, Roma reads a book. This is the example from your book only. Roma reads a book. Now, this is a sentence. First of all, it has a complete meaning. It is starting with a capital letter. It ends with a full stop. It is a full stop here. So, children, you can see Roma reads a book. So, children, what is the subject? What is the subject here? The whole sentence is telling about Roma. So, this is the first part of the sentence, that is subject. Okay, what is the subject? Subject tells about the children. Subject tells what a sentence is about. So, this sentence is about Roma. Now, reads a book. Reads a book. What the subject is telling about? So, this is a subject and what this is telling about is a predicate. So, this is the second part. This is the first part and this is the second part. Now, one more thing I should like to tell to you, which is not written in your book, children. In predicate, we always have one verb. So, what is here? This is a verb. Okay, so I think you know what is a sentence, what are the two parts of a sentence, what are the two parts of a sentence, subject and predicate. Okay, what is a subject? The subject is the first part of a sentence that tells what a sentence is about. The predicate is the second part of a sentence that says something about the subject. Now children, predicate always have a verb. Predicate can be one word also. Like we can say birds fly. This is also a sentence because it makes though there are only two words, but this is a sentence because it makes a complete sense. It is a group of words. Two words are there, but then also it is a group of words. It makes a complete sense. It starts with a capital letter. It ends with a full stop. Okay, it is a full stop here. And children, this sentence is telling about what? This sentence telling about bird. So bird is a subject here, and what it tells about bird? It is flying. It fly. So fly is a predicate, And children, as you can see, fly is a verb here. So predicate can be of one word also. It can be of more than one verse also. Okay. So I would like to tell you something about future of the subject and predicate. Okay, so two parts of a sentence. I told you what is a sentence. I told you about what is a subject and predicate. Now I am going to tell you about the future of the subject and predicate. Okay, so the subject is always or noun or pronoun or a group of that does the work of a noun. So children, what is a subject? Either it can be a noun or it can be a pronoun or it can be a group of words that does the work of a noun. So what is a subject? A subject is always a noun or pronoun or a group of words that does the work of a noun. Like the old palace is considered haunted. Haunted means Dharavana. The old palace is considered as haunted. So children, the old palace. The old palace is a group of word and it is a noun. Because noun is the name of a person, place, animal or thing. So this is the old palace is a place. So the old palace is considered haunted. So remember children, your subject can be either a noun or it can be pronoun. Okay, and children, the subject can be noun or it can be pronoun and it can be a group of words. All the boys are in the ground. So again, one more example of group of words. All the boys are in the ground. Okay, so all the boys, so this group of word is indicating that all the boys, it will come under the category of noun. Now the predicate may consist of one word or several words with the essential word being a verb. So I told you a subject can also be a group of words or one word. Okay, one word, like here I have given the example children. Birds fly. So we are talking about birds. So bird is a subject here and fly. What we are talking about word? It is fly. So this is a predicate here and this is a verb here. So a predicate can be a group of words like here in the sentence, and it may consist of one word or several words with the essential words being a verb. So the main word in the predicate will be verb. Okay, like my dress is beautiful. So my dress is, children, is the subject, is beautiful. Okay, so here is a, you can see word, a verb, and is beautiful. There, this is a two word predicate. All right. So now children, these are the exercises you have to do by yourself. First two I will be telling you, like Meena has, you have to identify the subject and the verb. Meena has come first in the race. So Meena here is the subject, has come first in the race is the predicate. Lazy boys come last. So lazy boy, this is a group of word. This is doing the verb of a noun. So lazy boys come first. So this is children, a group of word. So lazy boys is a subject, come last. It is a predicate. The sun rises in the east. The sun is the subject here, rises in the east is a predicate. The foolish crow tried to be the peacock. The foolish crow is a group of words. So this is a subject and it tried to be the peacock. My parents and my brother have gone to the market. My parents and my brother. You can see this case is a bit difficult. It is a group of words. So my parents and my brother have gone to the market. My parents and my brother have gone to the market. Have gone to the market is a predicate. I have met Raman's father. I is a subject here, have met with the Raman's father. Thousands of trees have been cut to construct the stadium. Thousands of trees is a subject, have been cut to construct the stadium. The teacher gave him a prize. The teacher is a subject here and gave him a prize is a predicate. So children, in this way, I think now I am clear. So let us revise. What is a sentence? A group of words that makes a complete sentence is a sentence. It begins with a capital letter, it ends with full stop and question mark or an exclamation mark. Okay, now parts of a sentence. Every sentence has two parts, namely a subject and a predicate. What is the subject? The subject is the first part of a sentence that tells about what a sentence is about. The predicate is the second part of a sentence that says something about the subject. So children, I hope the doubts are clear. Okay, so now children, phrases. I would like to explain. I've already explained you about sentence, parts of a sentence. Now something I would like to tell you something about phrases. So now I'm going to discuss with you the phrase, because we have to study both. Sentence we have done. This is the name of your first lesson of grammar, and phrases we are going to do now. Now what is this phrases? Some group of words make sense but not complete sense. So what is a phrase, children? It is a group of words that makes sense but not complete sense. It has no subject or predicate of its own. Such a group of words is called a phrases. Okay, so I will write the meaning. It's a phrase is a group of words, okay, that make sense but not a complete sense. Like a sad story. It is making a sense but not a complete sense. Last evening. It is making a sense but not a complete sense. Okay. At the bus stop. It is making a sense but not the complete sense. Of no use. It is making a sense but not the complete sense. So now you write the definition of the phrases. A group of words that makes sense but not complete sense is called a phrase. Now it has no subject or predicate of its own. Such a group of words is called a phrase. Okay, so children, you can see I've written the definition of the phrase. What is a phrase? First of all, try to understand. It is a group of words, but it doesn't make any sense. Like at the bus stop. Okay, it is a group of words, but it is not making a complete sense. Of no use. It is a group of words which is not making a complete sense. Okay, so a sentence always has a verb in it. In fact, the verb is at the heart of a sentence. So children, let's talk about phrase. Some group of words which make sense but not a complete sense is a phrase. And children, the phrase doesn't have subject or predicate of its own. Such a group of words is called a phrase. Now children, you can note it down this sentence also. A group of words that makes sense but not complete sense is called a phrase. It has no subject or predicate of its own. Such a group of words is called a phrase. Now children, I am going to tell you the example also. You can note down the example also, like a sad story. Okay. Last evening. At the bus stop. Of no use. Now, children, a phrase can be turned into a sentence. Okay, a phrase can be turned into a sentence. Now, children, let me also tell you, a phrase is a part of a sentence. Okay, like how? A phrase can be a part of a sentence, like my mother told me a sad story last evening. Read this sentence. My mother told me a sad story last evening. So this is a sentence. It is a group of words. It is making complete sentence. Start with a capital letter. It ends with a full stop. This is a sentence. But what about this part? A sad story. It is making a partial sense. It is making some sense. So this is a sentence. Oh, sorry. This is a phrase, and it is making, children, a part of. It is making a part of a. It is making some sense. This book, second sentence, you can see, this book is of no use to me. This book is of no use to me. Of no use is a, this book is of no use to me. So if you will read this series, this book is of no use to me. So it is making a, this is a group of words which is making a complete sense, but it is not making a, and it is starting with the capital letter, it is ending with a full stop. So this is a sentence, but this book is of no use. Of no use. Of no use is a, what to say? Of no use is a, what happened, children? Of no use. Of no use is a phrase. Okay. And children, you can see this phrase was a part of a sentence. I shall wait for you at the bus stop. So at the bus stop. Okay, so you can see one more sentence I will write it. I shall wait for you at the bus stop. So you can see, children, if you will read, you can see this is a sentence. Okay, this is a sentence. I shall wait for you at the bus stop. This is a sentence. It is starting with a capital letter. It is having a full stop. At the bus stop. At the bus stop is a, what to say? At the bus stop is a phrase. All right. So we can, you can also say, children, we can turn a phrase as a part of a sentence, or we can rather say we can turn a phrase into a sentence by adding some words in it. Okay, we can, nice sentence. Okay, we can turn a phrase into a sentence by adding some words on it. All right. So a sentence always have a verb in it. In fact, the verb is at the heart of a sentence. Okay. So children, I hope the first part of this lesson, that what is a sentence and the phrase, is clear to you. What is a sentence? A group of words which makes a complete sense is a sentence. It is always have a capital letter. It ends with a full stop. And phrase is a part of a sentence. It doesn't have a complete sense. It doesn't even have a subject and predicate. It makes a partial sense. And children, a phrase can be a part of a sentence, or children, a group of words, children, we can add some words to the phrase to make it a sentence. All right. So children, remember this. Now I also told you about you the two part of the sentence, subject and the predicate. So subject is the first part and predicate is the second part. So with this children, so this is the beginning, the initial of this chapter, the basic of this chapter I have completed today. What was the basic? What is a sentence? What is a phrase? What are the two parts of a sentence? And a phrase can be turned into a sentence, a group of word. A phrase can be a part of sentence. With this, I end my video today. In my next video, I will be teaching you types of sentence and type of phrases. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.